Hi, I'm Johnny from English Development and Engagement Section 3. This is our stage performance. Our stage performance is about air pollution. The purpose is to raise awareness about the harmful effects of air pollution and to increase awareness of people to take action on it. Hence, our group performance will take presentation form as our lead to this event. Furthermore, each of our members will play a significant role to speak out what is the relationship between the air pollution and the particular roles. This will be carried out in a community series to let audiences understand the effects of air pollution. Technology are advanced nowadays. Quantity of factories are increasing continuously, hence the rate of pollution also increase. However, no action has taken to minimize the air pollution.
What is the air pollution from factories? The gas nitrogen oxide is common pollutant that comes from factories, cars, and firms used by petroleum and diesel. What causes pollution from factories? Some of the leading causes of industry pollution are the burning of fossil fuels like oil, natural gas, and petroleum, the use of chemical solution in the tanning and dyeing industry, and the wrong way to get rid of the radioactive waste. The way to reduce factory air pollution is first, putting factories in the right place. The best way to keep sensitive ecosystem from being polluted is to keep them out of the danger. When building new industrial areas, it's important to think about where they will be and how they might be affected from the environment around them. Second, controlling the source of the problem. Industrial pollution can be stopped at its source by using the new technology, training employees to use it safely, making better technology for getting waste free, and using raw material with more care.
Moreover, trees are inseparable to our life. They are so essential to all the living things on earth.
How do plants bring effect on air pollution? Basically, planting trees in urban and rural areas can reduce the level of air pollution. Although the rate varies according to environmental factors, but the most important to decrease the air pollution is by planting trees. Next, trees have the capacity to absorb and trap heat from accumulation of greenhouse gases and releasing oxygen gases. Last but not least, replanting trees is a cheap and efficient alternative in effort to eradicate the air pollution. It is not something that can be taken lightly as it can cause several kinds of problems. So, measures to eradicate it need to be taken seriously by all parties so that the level of air pollution can be reduced.
Okay, furthermore, for how to prevent or minimize air pollution's impact on trees. First and foremost, the government should promote emission reductions initiatives and support stricter emission standards for industry, vehicles, and power plants. For instance, the government can subsidize the electric car industry to help them. Moreover, social media can spread awareness about the importance of clean air and protecting plants and trees. For example, the Breathe Life campaigns by the World Health Organization (WHO) educates people about the importance of plant poses to their health and climate. Furthermore, the government should promote public transport, walking, and cycling to reduce vehicular emissions and air pollution. For example, the government can increase the quantity and improve the quality of public transport as an attraction for the citizens. Lastly, The government can also implement green policies by advocating the support tree preservation and conservation. For instance, create green spaces and urban forests, implement tree protection ordinance, and enforce emission regulations.
Chlorofluorocarbon, also known as CFC. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do not know what is this. So today we are going to talk about what is CFC and what CFC to make it more environmentally friendly.
Okay, thanks Johnny. This is CFC. CFC is a working fluid used in refrigerator cycle and air conditioning system and heat pumps. It damages the ozone layer by reacting with ozone molecules. Ozone fluorocarbon were very harmful to the environment. When CFC were released into atmosphere, they broke down the ozone molecules. The ozone layer were tightening and more ultraviolet radiation was reaching into the earth. This is causing problems for people and for the environment. People were getting skin cancer and plants were dying, so something had to be done. Scientists have been studying the effect of CFC on environment. They have found that CFC are major cause of ozone depletion, so they believe that CFC can be reduced by using equipment that do not consist of hydrochlorofluorocarbon, which is known as HCFC. The government shall take action to decrease the usage of items that produce CFC.
Furthermore, fossil fuel. What is fossil fuel? A non-renewable energy on Earth. Yet, do you ever wonder how is fossil fuel affect on air pollution?
There are three factors that fossil fuel will affect air pollution. First, fossil fuel burning is the main source of carbon dioxide emission, which is a greenhouse effect that plays an important role in climate change. Second, detergent oxides. Detergent oxide is the fossil fuel combustion in vehicles, power plants, and industry processes that emit detergent oxide. This type of gases contribute to the formation of ground level and lead to acid rain that will cause climate change.
The solution for softening carbon dioxide emissions is transitioning to cleaner energy sources such as renewable energy and nuclear power. These actions can significantly reduce carbon dioxide and support the government by promoting energy efficiency. Also, implementing carbon support capture and storage (CCS) technologies. Also, the solution to overcome the nitrogen oxides is for the government implement stricter emissions standard for workers and industrial facilities that can help to reduce the nitrogen oxides from emissions. Also, the government can promote the use of electric workers and encourage the adoption of renewable energy sources.
Besides that, carbon dioxide. Everyone releases carbon dioxide when they breathe. But how is this give impact on air pollution?
The factor that carbon dioxide causes air pollution is climate change. Climate change is caused by increased carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. Climate change modifies meteorological conditions, influencing the generation distribution and concentration of air pollutants. The second factor is alter ecosystem. Climate change used by carbon dioxide can alter plant species composition and volatile organic compounds emission rates. The third factor is deforestation. Deforestation releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, diminishing ecosystem ability to absorb it. It also causes the extinction of plants that help purify the air and aggravating air pollution.
There are some solutions to solve this problem. First of all, we can use the renewable energy. We can use the renewable energy such as wind, hydropower to generate electricity. Besides that, government can encourage the developer to practice some sustainable forestry practice. This can help to reduce the logging impact and help the trees to grow to mature before chopping them down. Lastly, government can set up the protected area. There are some protected areas in Malaysia, such as Taman Negara and Beko National Park.
Next, we have our aerosols. Aerosol might sound a bit unfamiliar to you, yet we are using it every day.
What is aerosol? Aerosol is a suspension of fine solid or liquid particles that literally can hang in the air for a long time. There are two types of aerosol, which are natural and anthropogenic aerosols. The examples of natural aerosols such as fog, mist, dust, and forest exudates. And the anthropogenic aerosol is aerosol that made by human itself. For example, spray paint, smoke, dust from vehicles, and that's also a cigarette.
Anthropogenic aerosol causes air pollution that cause air contact with the suspension. For example, from smoke from the cigarette. It can be harmful to the public when they inhale the smoke. It can damage our lung tissues and can cause us to lung disease. With high usage of aerosol, the cooling effect of aerosols may affect the global warming caused by greenhouse gases, resulting of the climate change. This is due to the reason as aerosol gases contributes to the depletion of ozone layers and leads to the implication of air quality and ecosystem balance.
In the digital era, majority of family at least owning a car for transportational purposes. Therefore, vehicle plays an important role for this issue. First, emission from internal combustion engine. Vehicle with internal combustion engine burn fossil fuel or releasing pollutant, sun and carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide they will cause air pollution.
To solve this issue, the car manufacturer should promote the use of electric vehicle and hybrid vehicle that produce zero or lower emission. Besides, government can provide these manufacturers through subsidized and tax benefits.
Second, particulate matter emission. Vehicle will emit particulate matter that it will hurt our body.
Therefore, the manufacturer should improve fuel quality and develop advanced emission control technology as to reduce health deterioration in humans.
Third, old and polluting metal vehicle, older vehicle, or though no probability matter than to emit higher level of pollutant due to outdated technology or workout component.
Government can implement a vehicle scrappage program that provide incentive for replacing old high-emission vehicles with newer, cleaner ones. Besides, government can promote regular vehicle maintenance and inspection to ensure proper functioning of emission control system through social media platform and campaign.
Rapid urbanization and industrialization have greatly accelerated the impact of air pollution. As you can see, construction is everywhere nowadays.
Construction is a work performed on structure or part of structure, including installation, construction extension, or structure alteration. Construction work include building, renovating, preparation, plumbing, and electric work.
Okay, so there are few activities that contribute to air pollution, which is the use of plants and vehicles on site, such as breakers and bulldozers. Since heavy machinery works using diesel, it will release pollutants such as carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and so on.
Second activities that contribute to the air pollution include is land clearing and demolition. Since the land often need to be cleared and made suitable for construction, this activity will cause high level of dust to be produced when the ground is disturbed and existing buildings are demolished.
So for the last activity, which is chemical substance, the construction sites that use hazardous chemicals, for example, paints, glues, oils, thinners, and plastic, all of which produce harmful vapors and will pose a health risk to the public. Here comes to our end of this performance. Thank you for your attention.